Oh hey, didn't see you there. You're probably wondering, what do I need to do to improve my swings? Well, I can help you with that. So to get good swings, we want to take a look at our foundation. Our most basic flip will be a back tuck. So make sure when you back tuck, you have proper posture, you jump straight up, straight down, and keep your chest up in front of you. This is going to be very important when we start applying this method to gainers and corks. Moving on to full, you want to use the same concepts from a back tuck in your full technique. Notice how I keep my chest up, facing the target, until I leave the ground, then I'm allowed to do my twisting motion. It might seem like a no-brainer, but if you can practice these basic techniques in your corks and your gainers, you're going to be on your way. Alright guys, I'm going to rapid fire some tips at you right now. So in my corks, all I think about is good posture, overflip each cork, and make sure that the majority of your momentum is in your swing leg and not your torso. I'm totally going to be that guy and name this, but I call it the shoulder hip concept, or it's like think of a teeter-totter. When I swing my leg up, my shoulders drop, and I repeat. Swing my leg up, drop my shoulders. This allows my hips to flip over my torso without having to really force the flip. It kind of just happens for me and I gyro the entire time. A way you can practice this technique is go to like a garden tramp or a tumble track and try and do as many fulls as you can in a row. Focus on keeping your hips forward and try and make it very gymnasty if possible, or good form so to speak. The more inverted you are, the easier it's going to be to pull out those doubles and triples without risking your ankles trying to land short. I was recently presented with the problem of if I go straight over my head like a gainer, it's very difficult for me to twist and it feels unnatural or awkward. Shout out Nick Fernandez. The only real quick tip I have for that would be to swing in the space between your shoulder and your neck. So if you're a right twister, you want to swing in between the 45 on your right shoulder, left twisting, 45 on your left shoulder. This allows you to get enough height and flip to complete a cork. Mo Sarna actually taught me this technique. It helps get the sweet spot for your swing, so you're never really fighting yourself. It's always continuous momentum. I think that technique really helps with allowing your hips to flip you and allowing your shoulders to do the twist for you. Now, I'm just going to go on to gainer switches from here, but you can watch over the corks again if you'd like. Notice how the chest is going to stay up the same way it did in a backflip or a full earlier in the video. This is an important technique because if you have your chest up as well as your hips in front of your torso while you swing, you're going to find that your body is a lot lighter and doesn't have to work nearly as hard as if you were to practice poor posture when you did swings. Now, a quick tip that can actually help you tremendously in the long run: if you want to do a massive swing chain, think about making that first gainer the best one out of the rest in the chain, because they're only going to be as good as that first one. So if you start off and you kind of slip or you mess up on that first one, it's going to be very hard to recover your momentum. So make sure when you enter it, you're going in full force, ready to ride that momentum the entire time. My last tip is a common question I get: where should I spot during gainer switches? I spot the floor, and as soon as my foot makes contact with the floor, I lift my chest up, and I don't necessarily look in front of me, but I just kind of have my awareness in front so that I can ride the swing a little longer than if I were to just throw my head back as soon as my foot touches the floor. I hope that makes sense, but that's my view on it. Alright guys, that's where I kind of need to stop. I don't want to make this any longer than about 5 minutes at the most, so if you like my tutorials, just comment, let me know that you like them, and it'll motivate me to make more. I can't really trick as much as I used to be able to. I'm just getting a little older and kind of have some other stuff in my life, but I'd be more than happy to help, kind of explain some more concepts with you. I really love this stuff, so just comment, let me know. I'm bad at closing out videos, so awkward laughs. Peace.